let us discuss the Lagrange mean value theorem, the one of the application of derivative. This theorem is also known as the fundamental theorem of mechanics. In the sense, all the physical quantity which are vector quantity are defined by using or by the application of Lagrange mean value theorem. So what is Lagrange mean value theorem? Let y is equal to fx be a function. Here f is a function such as, number 1, f is continuous on closed interval AB. Number 2, f is differentiable on open interval AB. So here this is a to b, this is the function, this must be continuous from a to b. In all the points the function is continuous. Also it is differentiable. It may be differentiable on a or b, or may not be differentiable on a on b at b, but it must differentiable in between a and b, all the numbers what you are getting here. So there exists at least one point. Here in the figure we are just showing only one point. In the case when the graph is drawn like that, so you may find large numbers of points more than one. So this is written as at least one. You must get at least one, or you will get more than one points such that this is C belongs to AB such that FSC is equal to FB minus FA divided by B minus C. So dear students, there are 5 fundamental theorems in application of derivative. They are Rolle's theorem, what we have already studied. On that case, we have already discussed that it is continuous in closed interval AB, differentiable in open interval AB. All those 5 fundamental theorems are carrying these 2 cases. Another one is Cauchy's mean value theorem. We will read in main and advanced classes, and Maclaurin theorem and Taylor's theorem. These 5 fundamental theorems acts very important role in the field of science. So these can be used in developing the different type of mathematical series or infinite series. We will discuss on later. So जैसा जो काम हमने रोल्स थ्योरम में किए थे, that is the function sin x, cos x, log x, exponential x, and the polynomial functions are continuous and differentiable on every given intervals. And similarly, their sums, their difference, their products, and the division are also continuous and differentiable. In the case of division, the denominator should not be equal to 0. So this is the theorem from which we read the different types of mean value theorem. Mean value means the mean. A and B, you are getting just one point in between the points, or at least one point in between the points A and B. So this is considering the mean. That's why they are called as the mean value theorem. So here in this case you see, let us move to prove the theorem. That is, suppose a function is here which is given in the form of graph, that is y is equal to fx. you see at the point A, since this is y is equal to fx, this line is fa. So this point P is your AFA. Similarly, this line is FB. So this point, that is Q, is BFB. Now what is the slope of the line PQ? Slope of PQ, this is your y2 minus y1, y2 minus y1 divided by x1, x2 minus x1. So this is the slope of PQ. Now what you mean by the derivative of the function at a point? So this is nothing but the slope of the tangent. So this f dash c, this here f dash c is the slope of the tangent. So when you take derivative of any function at the point, this represents the slope of the tangent. This is the one meaning of derivative. So as you know that if these two lines are parallel, in the case when the lines are parallel, the slopes are equal to each other. In the case when the lines are perpendicular to each other, then their products must be equal to -1. These are the two main cases. And one, the slope of x-axis always 0, or the any line that is parallel to x-axis is the slope are 0, and the slope of y-axis or any line that parallel to y-axis does not exist. This will be read in the topic that is tangent and normal. So here you see in between A and B there is a point C where if you draw a tangent at this point on the graph, this tangent is parallel to PQ. See here, this line is parallel to this tangent, this line is parallel to this tangent. These are the 2 points. If you take A here, if you take B here, so this is C1 and C2. That's why we have written at least 1 point. Now, since the lines are parallel, so f dash C must be equal to FB minus FA divided by B minus A. Dear students, in combining the increasing and decreasing function with Lagrange mean value theorem, we will get the minimum and the maximum value in between FB minus FA divided by B minus A. That will be studied in the advanced and main classes. So this is the main concept of Lagrange mean value theorem. So let us take some examples. So question number 1. Verify LMVT. This LMVT is nothing but the Lagrange mean value theorem. So let us take one example by taking the polynomial. As you know that the polynomial is always continuous and differentiable. So let us take first verify LMVT if the function fx in the function fx is equal to x square plus x minus 1 on 0 to 4. So in this case we just verify the LMVT. In what case we will take in such the cases. So let the process of writing of the LMVT, that is solution. देखिए इसमें लिखना ही important है. आप इसको कैसे approach करते हैं, this is the important. Now you will write, since f is a polynomial function, so number 1, f is continuous on closed interval 0 to 4. Number 2, f is differentiable on open interval 0 to 4. So it satisfy LMVT और जब ये LMVT को सेटिस्फाई करेगा तो क्या मिलेगा? Hence there exists a point C belongs to 0 to 4 such that f dash C is equal to F4 minus F0 divided by 4 minus 0. So what is F4? F4 is, this is 16 plus 4 minus 1. 16 plus 4 minus 1, this is 19. And what is F0? So F0 is minus 1. So what is F dash C? This is 20 divided by 4. 19 minus of minus 1, that is 20. So this is 5. So this is equation number 1. Now what is FC now? So now FC is equal to C square plus C minus 1. Therefore what is F dash C? This is 2C plus 1. Hence this is, you take equation number 2. Now by equating equation 1 and 2 from equation 1 and 2, that is what? That is 2C plus 1 is equal to 5. So C is equal to 2. Now these two belongs to 0 to 4. So you just see the point what you are getting as the C is lying in between the given interval or not. If this is true, then the theorem is verified. Hence, verified. So this is one question. Now let us move to the another question. That is, so that Lagrange mean value theorem is not applicable in the function fx is equal to 1 by x on question number 2, so that LMVT is not applicable in the function fx is equal to 1 by x in minus 1 to 1. See, when we discussed in the topics of function, relation and function, we have discussed a graph. And the graph of the function fx is equal to 1 by x should be your like this. This is the graph. So you see here, 0 is neither domain nor range. So the function is not defined at x is equal to 0. So naturally the function is discontinuous and also not differentiable at x is equal to 0, which lies in between minus 1 to 1. So the function is neither continuous nor differentiable. So it cannot be applicable in Lagrange mean value theorem. This is according to the graph. Now you just write test of continuity. So what you take, limit x tends to 0 fx, this is limit x tends to 0 1 by x, this is does not exist since, and since 0 belongs to minus 1 to 1, so Lagrange mean value theorem is not applicable. So LMVT is not applicable. ये तो एक केस हुआ. आप इसको डेरिवेटिव लेके भी प्रूव कर सकते हैं. दैट इज टेस्ट ऑफ differentiability, that is what is f dash is minus 1 by x square. So f dash, if you put 0 here, minus 1 by 0, not differentiable. So this function is neither continuous nor differentiable. So LMVT is not applicable. Now question number 3. Dear students, this is very important question. This is one application of derivative, that is LMVT. We write here, find the point on the curve, find the point on the curve y is equal to x square plus x, where the tangent of the curve, where the tangent to the curve is parallel to the curve is parallel to the chord joining the points 0, 0. If you put 0 here, y is equal to 0, and your 1, 2. So if you put here 1, then the value of y is 2. So this is correct answer, correct question. So you see, just you sketch the graph. The graph of this function, this is the just rough sketching. This is the rough sketching of the graph. This is 1 point 0, 0, and this is 1 point 1, 2. So this must be taken in like this. So this is your 1. So you see, what is the value of A? This is 0, value of B is 1. So solution, according to figure, A is 0, B is 1. Since f is polynomial function, so f is continuous and differentiable on 0 to 1, this is closed interval for continuous, and 0 to 1, that is open interval for differentiable. So there exists a point C belongs to 0, 1, such that what? F dash C is equal to f1 minus f0 divided by 1 minus 0. We just applying the Lagrange mean value theorem. This is the chord, and you have to find a tangent which should be the parallel to this chord, and this point you have to find. What is this point? So first you find the point C and put the value of this C in the equation, that is x square plus 1. Now what is the derivative of the function? Now what is fc? This is c square plus c. So after c, this is your 2c plus 1. Now what is f1? So f1 is equal to 2, f0 is equal to 0. Now what is f dash c? This is 2 minus 0 divided by 1. This is 2. This is equation 2. This is equation 1. It is from here. So just equal them. 2c plus 1 is equal to 2. So 2c is equal to 1. So c is equal to 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 just belongs to 0 to 1. So this point C, this is 1 by 2, this is B. Hence the point at x is equal to 1 by 2. What should be the y? Y is equal to 1 by 4 plus 1 by 2. This is 4 LCM. This is 2 plus 1. This is 3. Hence the point xy is 1 by 2, 3 by 4. So this point is 1 by 2, 3 by 4. So dear students, in this way we read Lagrange mean value theorem. The next part of the mathematical channel is increasing and decreasing function, that is monotonic function. तब तक के लिए धन्यवाद.